This week in Lexington, there's a really cool event going on. The KHSAA Sweet 16 basketball tournament. 16 teams from all over the state coming together to try to win the state championship for their school. What's really cool is that there's about 20,000 people that are going to come and cheer on their schools to victory. Now, if you were to walk in there, you would be able to look around and tell exactly who they were there to cheer for. Now, how would you know that? Well, you know it because they're wearing their team colors. Maybe they have a foam finger that has the name of their school. Some of them probably even have their chest painted, cheering on their favorite team. Everybody from the players to the cheerleaders to the band members and even the fans are wearing a uniform of some kind. They're a part of a community and they're active in that community, cheering on their team to victory. Now, as Christians, we have a community also. We have our churches, we have our life groups, we have accountability groups, but we also have a uniform that we wear. Now, our uniform isn't a suit and tie. It's not Chucks and designer jeans, maybe a dress hoodie with a WWJD bracelet. It's not any of those things. You see, our uniform is found in John 13:35. By this, all people will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another. Our uniform is love, but it's not something we wear. It's something we do. There's a quote by Andy Stanley that says this: the main function of the church was to one another. Now, what he means by that is, in the New Testament, there's over 60 times where we are commanded to do something for one another. Things like love one another, have honor for one another, pray for one another, rejoice with one another. Those are things that we're supposed to be doing as a church and as a community. Before we go into our discussion time, I'd like to read you a verse. It's from 1 Corinthians chapter 13. It says, if I speak in tongues of men and in angels, but have not love, I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal. And if I have prophetic powers and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and I have all faith so as to remove mountains, but have not love, I am nothing. If I give away all that I have, and if I deliver my body to be burned, but have not love, I gain nothing. We need to put on the uniform of love and show the world that we belong to Jesus. Your challenge this week is this. On Sunday morning, when you're walking around and you're seeing people for the first time at church, go up and introduce yourself to somebody new. Find out who they are. Find out if it's the first time they've been there, or maybe they've been there 100 times. It doesn't matter. Introduce yourself to someone new and let them know that they are a part of our community. And remember, at CLC, we exist to love God, love self, and love people.
Yeah.